Hey everyone, Cindy Squirrel here. Well, I'm still at Squirrel Mills Farms. We don't have to be off the farm until Friday, so 6 more days here. Today, I am going to do my barbecue challenge. This challenge is for Crazy Ed's Barbecue Cook-Off. And I'm going to do my favorite, well, sort of my favorite, because I really wanted a wing steak, porterhouse steak. That's my favorite. But I am settling for a T-bone. That's my meat. And yes, I had to buy it. Not used to buying meat at a store, but anyways. So I'm going to have 2 corns, and this is going to go on the grill first because this takes longer than that. This will take about 16 minutes, maybe. Now, when you're going to do your corn on the grill, this is the way I like to do it. This is the way my son does it, Clayton. He does corn barbecues for big events. So he might do like 450 cobs a day or more. And feel them. If they're wet, they're okay. But if they're starting to dry out already, throw them in a sink and let them soak with water until they're wet. Otherwise, the husks are all going to burn immediately. And another thing we're going to do is we're going to cut off the tassel because that's just going to catch fire. Okay? And any other dry little leaves, I'm going to snip them off. So I'll see you out at the barbecue. Okay, so they're on the barbecue. I've got it on fairly high heat to get it rolling. I'm going to close the lid, and 5 minutes I'm going to check it. It depends on what the temperature is going to get. It's a little windy today. After 5 minutes, you're just going to give it a quarter turn, another quarter turn, or it could take longer. It could be 10 minutes, could be 20 minutes before you turn. Now, the first thing I did was I wash mine, or rinse it off, and then I've patted it dry with paper towel, because to me, being raised on a farm and being inside of abattoirs and that, you have no idea who's touched your meat, and I want clean meat. So I just rinse it off, pat it dry, and then over here I have 1 clove of garlic that I've minced up. And I am going to just throw in some olive oil. And we are going to put that all over the steak. Now I put quite a bit of salt on that. So we're going to just let that sit because that's going to be the last thing on the grill. Now we've got to get my potatoes and my very own first pepper out of the garden. Now, I know this is overkill, but all my other frying pans are already at the other house, and I'm not driving over there to get them. This one needs a good coating, but it will suffice. And first, I'm going to put in bacon grease. Yes, in my cast iron. Good coating. Put in some more olive oil. I'm going to cut these. Well, that's going to be in half. That might be in 3. Cut that up. A little bit of onion. Throw that on the barbecue. Now the potatoes, you don't want over direct heat. So this burner is not on. Otherwise you're going to fry them. Okay, we want these roasted. Okay, corn's looking good. It's looking good. Okay, so I'm going to turn my burner down just a little bit on the steak. Keep it up for the corn. And I'm not sure what the flavors are doing. The flare up because of the olive oil. It'll simmer down in a second once it falls off. Don't touch your steak. Don't flip it. Leave it alone for at least 8 minutes. Now, I like mine I know I'm going to get yelled at for this. I like mine well done. Okay. If I wanted it blue, I wouldn't have to kill the cow. Just go out there and take a bite out of it fast. So to me, I don't like seeing the blood. So mine's going to be well done. You can have it however you like it. And the corn's looking good. So my steak is done. And we're just going to take it off the grill. And set it there. It's had a hard day. Just going to let it rest for about 5 minutes. So the corn is ready too. That's what it looks like when it's done. And it's going to be like 350 degrees. So don't touch it for a couple minutes. We're still waiting on our steak to have a little rest. Gets all the juices locked in there. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Oh, I love the smell of burnt corn husk. Some people like barbecue sauce, steak sauce. Well, I like my homemade chili sauce. And this is my last jar. Oh, almost time to start making some more. Might share with you my secret recipe for this in a later video. Don't mind my messy kitchen, guys. This. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, that is so good. Now this is the way Clayton serves it when he does his corn barbecues. And his corn barbecues are actually on charcoal, not briquettes and not gas, not pellets. It is charcoal. So he just pulls back the husk and he has a napkin that he wraps on the husk like that. And then he hands it to the customer. And he has a great big jar with a big enough hole in the top. And that jar is filled with butter and water. And then the customer dips their own corn into the butter and water. And, you know, salt, pepper, whatever. And there you go. Or you could cut it completely off. But I can hardly wait to get into this. And did I mention that this is the messy way to do it? But, oh, it's so good. So there's my entry for Crazy Ed's Barbecue Cook-Off. Don't mind me, but I'm gonna eat this. See y'all later.